nuts to act as spacers, and hopefully that'll work all right. Hey guys, it's Alan, Front Page Fab. Welcome back to the shop. What are we doing tonight? Well, we're working on the hot rod. So, one of the things I've done is I got my data logger mounted. So this here is my Precision Performance data logger. And got it mounted. Right now I just have wires loosely ran. And I've undone all the wires that I have going to all the switches and all that crap. So it looks like crap right now, but it'll get tidied up soon. So what I'm working on right now is I'm going to install the C02 bottle mounts for the air shifter, and then we can, looks like my light needs charged. We can wait, basically. I routed all my connector wires for the various sensors that I'm going to be monitoring with the data logger. I got all them routed, I got them trimmed and shipped back to RPM Performance so they can put the other ends on them for me. And yeah, so while I'm waiting on that, I'm working on getting the shifter installed and have that ready to go. So that's what we're doing. So let's get her done. Alright, hopefully we can get some light on the subject here. My magnet light just died, so we're going to try and use this. Too bad that doesn't have magnets on it to hang. Well, hopefully that works and you guys can see what we're doing here. I'm going to put that down here. So what we're doing, I've done some measuring where I'm going to put the clamps for the bottle, and right now I'm just getting ready to center punch it, and then I got to drill through, and hopefully I got a drill bit that's long enough to go clear through to the other side, through the front wall of the bed, because I need to know where I need to drill my holes to make clearance for that so I can tighten the bolts down. So that's what we're getting ready to do. Alright, once I get up in here, I'm going to stay in here. So, get that done. Get the center punch, get the holes through, and we'll see where we're at from here. Punch is there. Alright. This was pretty easy when I was building it, but once I got the bars welded in, now it's a pain in the you know what. Let's try this again. Don't laugh, guys. This ain't easy trying to hold this in an awkward position. Hope those are close. Let's go down to a little bit smaller bit. Start it with this. Ouch. That didn't feel good at all. Okay, that worked well. Okay, much better. Now, let's see how close we are. Yeah, pretty close. On that. To that one. That's a long. 2 minutes. Come on. I'll end up into it anyway. Yeah, that's better. That one's kind of need to be right in between them. All right, we'll go get another drill bit, and let's see what we need here. Okay, got the old trusty rusty calipers out, and that's a 1/4 inch bit. That's good. If you've watched in my previous videos, you know that I preach you need a 1/4 inch bolt, then you need to drill a hole that's a little bit bigger for clearance. Alright, so I've got a hole drilled through both firewalls, so the rear cab and the front bed, and then what I'm going to do is get in there underneath to come up and use a hole saw to make me a couple decent sized holes in there so I can get in there with a ratchet and all that stuff. So stick around, stay tuned. Okay, so here's the C02 bottle, and what I'll do, that's going to sit right here. I gotta space it out a little bit, but this is the general idea. It's going to come right here and sit there roughly. That's my plan, anywho. And then the nozzle will come out here, and it'll go right over to the air shifter. So that is my plan. I think I got to come out a little further than I had anticipated, but that's okay. I was hoping I could go right up against this, but to make room to clear this step right here, I have to come out some. Unless I notch that. So that is double wall right there, so I could notch that. We'll see. Anyway, that's what we're doing. So I'm not going to film the next part. I got to come through from the back side and drill holes with the hole saw. Got the hole saw all set up and ready. So that will be next. So stay tuned. Guys, we are back in the shop tonight. And paint's dry on the brackets I made to mount the CO2 bottle. So let's see if we can get busy and get it mounted. I hate that bar. So what I kind of came up with is I made a bracket, and I'm going to use a couple of washers here for nuts to act as spacers, and hopefully that'll work all right. Hopefully my spacing is right on my rib nuts and to my holes, so that this all just slips together nice and easy peasy. Alright, the bottom two are looking good. Let's see if we can get that. Hey, alright, I got lucky. Everything lined up. That one's a little tight, but I think it'll go. Okay, let me go get a ratchet. I should have brought that with me. Alright, CO2 bottle is mounted. Okay, there we go. Just tighten that down. It ain't going nowhere. Now the next thing I gotta do is get the shifter mounted, and then we can route hoses from there. And shifter and the solenoid. So that's next.